And turn off all these bloody alarms. Didn't want to miss it, you know. I had alarms every 5 minutes. Be live in a second. Oh, better load up the old Twitch so I can see the chat, eh? Oh wow, that's a bit loud. Just 1 minute. I'll get into it in a second. Hello, Hellish. How you doing? Oh, a bit chilly. I know, a bit chilly in England. A bit cold. Whew, I've only been awake for about 20 minutes. Same as yesterday. Oh, fucking cold. Jesus. We will be ready in just a minute. Always like to leave it for a minute or two, you know. Get all the kinks out of the way, if you will. Oh, bloody hell. Nah, Fury worked fine. This time. Yeah, Fury worked fine this time. Yeah, it got muted, Hellish. When it finally uploads to YouTube, it should have audio. It's taken a while, though. Which is weird, because they've both had their themes before. I don't know. Maybe I made them too loud. Who knows? That's still not uploaded to YouTube. Damn. Hey, Sol. Hey, J-Rod. Pretty much we'll be starting in a few minutes. Already had a little bit of lag. Good thing I haven't started yet. Oh, whoa! That was a massive spider on my arm. Jesus Christ. Whoa. Shit. Where did that go? Oh my. What a way to kick the stream off. Oh. Holy sh. Whew. It just came out of nowhere. I just looked down and there was a spider crawling up my bicep. I didn't need that. Oh, Jesus, that was massive too. Now I'm worried, I don't know where that is. Alright, anyway. Let's get into it. gonna load Twitch up again. Shut everything down my phone. I don't need no more frame rate drops. I found out the issue with the audio sync is actually nothing to do with the video, because I went back and watched the video of the Sunshine match, which was had delayed audio, and that had no delayed audio when I wasn't live. It was just when I was live. So I guess it's just something to do with the. It's nothing to do with the file size like we thought. It's just I guess it lagged at the start of the match and the audio was delayed, because I went back and watched it not live and it was 100% fine. So I'm not sure what's up there. Alright. Enough stalling. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 33 of Ferocity. Episode 296. Getting closer and closer to that big 300. 300 will be, let me think. I'm working that out right now. 300 will be 297 will be the pay-per-view this weekend. 298 will be Unmatched. 299. So the episode, the go-home show of Unmatched before the quarantine pay-per-view will be episode 300 of CMV. Well, at least my show. As a whole. Yes, Topher. Oh, thanks, J-Rod. As a whole. Nonetheless, let's get right into it. Another night with a few more debuts. 2 more tonight. By the name of Ziana Fierce. I got it wrong on the match card. I mixed. It doesn't matter. And Charlie Baker making their debuts tonight. But let's not talk. Let's get right back into it. A stacked card for the go home show. Phenomenal main event booked by Hellish for winning predictions. Quinn taking on Fury. Amy Winters and Angela Hawkins in a fatal 4-way. Co-main event, Steele and Ali Cage. Then we've got Kristen and Cassie Maverick, Jade Dynamite and Nancy Hurt. Couple of tag team matches in there. It's going to be a great card. But let's get into it. I'm sorry, Topher. With the first of the new debuts, Ziana Fierce, the Spaniard, only the second ever Spanish, vixen of Spanish descent in CMV. Of course, we had Nicole Reyes last season. Ziana Fierce, the second CMV vixen from Spain. Nicole Reyes was kind of unable to make an impact last season. Maybe Ziana Fierce will have a better job with it this season, making her debut. Another star that's kind of known around the independent scene, been in several big federations, making her CMV debut tonight. Looking to take on one half of the New Delhi Bombshells. The other half of the New Delhi Bombshells will be in action against the other debuting superstar, Charlie Baker, up next after this. But here comes, I believe this is Sunita Munjari. No, Bunjari. I always mix their names up. Sunita Bunjari making her way down the ramp. Of course, so far, still looking for her first win in CMV. We're looking to shut down this newcomer in her first match. Stole that momentum. Oh, I've only been awake for about 20 minutes. Still waking up. Welcome to the stream. It's our first match on the undercard tonight for the go-home show before this weekend's pay-per-view, Unbreakable. And here we go, debuting superstars Diana Fierce taking on Seniti Bunjari. These jabs straight out the gate by Bunjari. Goes for a suplex, gonna receive, oh no, just slip out. Diana Fury able to slip out of that suplex attempt but get caught again. And for that suplex, again, Fierce able to slip out. Looking to target the lower back of Bunjari. Stomp to the arm now. Slamming her face first into the mat. Oh, what? That's a bit quick. Diana Fierce looking for quite possibly the quickest match in Ferocity history. Already getting the submission. That was like a minute and a half. That might be the quickest match in the history of Ferocity. Literally within what, 90 seconds? Locked in that submission and put down Seniti Bunjari in literally what, 90 seconds? That might be the quickest match in Ferocity history, in the history of the Vixens division. I know the quickest match in CMV history is what, 47 seconds? 43 seconds? I need to get a timer out and check that. But that was one quick match. Diana Fury kicking things off. Why am I saying Fury? Diana Fierce kicking things off with a bang in her CMV debut. Very dominant win, a quick win. Took little time to put down Bunjari. I definitely need to go back and get a stopwatch. I know that was the quickest match in Ferocity history, but now up next, our second debut of the evening. Charlie Baker looking to take on the other half of the New Delhi Bombshells, Preeti Munjari. Not going to mix them up again. You missed a very quick match, Rick. Literally 90 seconds. Charlie Baker would love to match that kind of quickness with her first match here tonight, I imagine. Try and get it over with the quickness. As she takes on the other half of the New Delhi Bombshells. Preeti Munjari looking to definitely last longer than her tag team partner just did, that's for sure. Senita being tapped out in maybe 90 seconds, definitely no longer. Definitely have to go back and get a stopwatch. But Charlie Baker, another one, much like all of the newish signings. Vixen, who spent a lot of time on that independent scene, finally making her way to CMV. Well, we're looking to kick off her career with a bang tonight, with a win. Preeti, on the other hand, will be looking to say otherwise. Let's see if this match doesn't go longer than 90 seconds, like the previous. Here we go. Charlie Baker, Preeti Munjari, second match of the undercard. As we get a tweet coming from Joy Justice who says, tonight, someone better watch their back. I guess Joy Justice looking to return tonight, it seems. Northern Lights suplex here by Preeti. Has Charlie Baker trapped between those legs, dropping some heavy elbows. Trying to do some serious damage to the newcomer. Nice German suplex, though, by Baker. Turn the momentum of this match around. Stomp to the upper back. Look at her drag Preeti by the hair up to one knee. Kick to the midsection. Punch to the midsection, though. Preeti back to her feet now. Preeti. Fireman's carry. Nice reversal by Baker. Looking to pick Preeti up to her feet. Irish whip going to send her off the ropes. Drop kick takes Preeti off her feet. Baker in firm control right now. Looking to drive her knee into the spine of Preeti Munjari. Stretching those shoulders. Driving that knee straight into the back. Preeti trying to power back to her feet. Connects with an elbow to the midsection to break free. And now an Irish whip from Preeti going to send Baker into the ropes. Fireman's carry once more by Baker. Looking to pick Preeti up to her feet. Fireman's carry once again, this time by Preeti. Turning the momentum once more in her favor. Overhand right. Now picking Baker up to her feet. Has her by the head. Knee to the face. Doesn't take Baker off her feet though. That face buster does. Driving that face straight into the mat. Went for what looked to be a power bomb. Baker with that sublime reversal, turning into a face buster. Now looking for a submission. Driving those knees into the spine. Preeti able to get out into the cover for a second. But not long enough for the ref to actually start a pin. Now Preeti with the head of Baker. Ducks under for a fireman's carry. Great transition. Once again has the head caught between the legs. Dropping some more elbows. Preeti circling. Considering her options. Going out now onto the apron. Changes her mind. Babs was going for a springboard maneuver. Again, driving that face into the mat. Taking a page out of the former Vixens champion Cassie Maverick's book. You know, the by the bull's horns. Went for a Hurricane Run and got caught by a powerbomb. Backhand by Baker. Now an Irish whip sends Preeti into the ropes. Went for a Hurricane Runner of her own right, but Preeti reversed it to a powerbomb. Now an axe handle to the newcomer and a stomp to the leg. Looking to pick Charlie Baker up to her feet. Overhand right by Preeti. Back suplex. Now lateral press straight into the pin, only for a 1 count. Baker kicking out, refusing to go down so soon in her debut match. Stomp to the upper back. Now picking Charlie Baker up to her feet. Ducks under, taking her down off of her feet again. Look at that, laughing at the newcomer. This disrespect by one half of the New Delhi Bombshells. Drop kick to the back. Up on that second rope now. Preeti looking to fly. Gestures for Charlie Baker to get to her feet. Looking to fly through the air. But gets caught. Baker catches her mid-air. Throws her to the shoulder and hangs her out to dry. Now Baker taunting the crowd. The crowd on their feet. Back suplex by Charlie Baker. But receives a boot to the forehead by Preeti. Back to her feet. Takes Baker off her feet now. Knee to the back. Doesn't connect. Baker able to slip free. Only to receive a snapmare by Preeti. Irish whip. Preeti in that far right corner. Completely misses with whatever Baker was going for. Preeti able to step out of the way, propel herself into the air for a DDT! Preeti could be closing in. Dragging Baker away from the ropes, looking to hook that leg. 1, 2, only a 2 count. Preety trying to regain control. Gonna send Charlie Baker flying across the ring. Scaling the ropes, perhaps looking to fly once again here. Is Preety. Baker able to recover. Preety gonna change her mind. Stomp to the back of the leg. Dragging Charlie Baker across the ring, but only to receive a couple of elbows straight to the midsection. Elbow to the face. Face buster by Baker. Into the pin here on Manjari. Able to kick out though. Still too soon. Oh, a little taunt there by Baker. Feeling confidence now. Drop kick there by Baker. Ducks a clothesline attempt off the ropes. Flies through the air with a crossbody to take Manjari off her feet. Now picking her straight back up. Not giving her any time to recover. That neck breaker by Baker. Stomp to the arm. Looking for a... Oh, maybe not. Just going to grind out the face with that forearm. Thought she might have been going for a camel clutch there. Picking Manjari off her feet. Oh! There's a submission! Can we see another tap? Can we see another tap? Oh, the foot just about got the ropes. That could have been another tap. Up on that second rope now. Senton. Baker into the pin. Off of that senton from the top. 2, 3. Charlie Baker picking up that debut win. I'm sure she would have liked to get the submission win. Nonetheless, though, putting down Preety Manjari here to pick up a win in her debut. A solid performance by the CMV newcomer. It was definitely a tougher matchup than the opening match of the evening, that's for sure. Preety put up a lot more of a fight than her tag team partner did in the match prior. Showing off the moves here, that little moonwalk. But what a win for Charlie Baker. Kicking off her CMV career in the right way. Welcome, Tiffany Razor. Welcome to the stream. Now here comes the third and final undercard match. Violet Blackwell going to be taking on one half of Stars and Stripes. This was another match booked by Hellish for winning the predictions. Violet Blackwell, of course, yet to get her first win in CMV. This could be the win if she's able to get one over. One half of Stars and Stripes. Sally West making her way down to the ring, a little jog. The Red's name is Violet Blackwell. Batman. Welcome back, J-Rod. Dynamic. This is the third undercard match, the final undercard match. And here we go. Violet Blackwell. Sally West. The bell has been rung. Final match on the undercard, and immediately Violet Blackwell taking control of the collar and elbow tie-up. Working the arm of Sally West. Not for long. Sally West gonna slam Blackwell straight into the mat. Now dragging her to her feet. Has her by the head. Knee to the face of Blackwell. Now a neck breaker by Sally West. Oh wow, standing shooting star press. That athleticism from West. Backhand now, showing the disrespect. Oh, that was vicious. Irish whip now going to send Blackwell into the ropes. West in control as of now. Hurricane Rana. Sally West. Fisherman's driver to Violet Blackwell. Now up to that top rope. Here is West. Goes for a splash, but Blackwell able to get out of the way. Goes for a stop. Misses. Kick to the back now, however. Connects. Alabama slam by Blackwell and a boot to the upper body. Now going to drag Sally West slowly up to her feet. Nice Uranagi side slam. Blackwell back in control of this matchup. Overhand right by Violet Blackwell, dragging Sally West to her feet. Fireman's carry though by Sally West. Tries to turn this match back around. Now dragging Blackwell up to her feet. Overhand right straight on the chin. And a Frankensteiner hat here from Sally West. Looking to pick Blackwell up. Blackwell though with a smooth dragon screw takedown. Takes West off of her feet. Now with Sally West on her shoulders, not for long. Turns it into a DDT. Stomp to the back. These two going back and forth with their reversals. Not one's really been able to stay in control for more than a couple of moves. Rolling Violet Blackwell over. Looking to work that inner thigh with a nice boot. Irish whip now. Violet Blackwell over the top rope. A right hook sends her down to the floor below. Sally West just staring at her handiwork. Watching Violet Blackwell move around in pain on the outside. Now finally looking to follow up with it. Dragging Blackwell to her feet. Looking to show off some of that athleticism. Looking to pick Blackwell up. Blackwell though, beautiful double leg. Stomp to the arm of Sally West and now to the leg. The ref getting closer and closer to that 10 count. These two need to get back in the ring soon. Kick to the midsection. West going for a sunset flip on the outside. Now throwing Violet Blackwell face first into that steel ring post. Looking to do the damage. West needs to get this match back in the ring. Oh, Violet Blackwell going to take the initiative. Blackwell again with that Alabama slam. And now Sally West playing it smart. Slipping under that bottom rope. Doesn't want to get pinned. Blackwell not going to give her time to recover though. Immediately on the outside with another one. Calm down. This one on the outside too for the additional damage. Looking to work the leg now of Sally West. You know what, Topher? Picking Sally West up to her feet. Irish whip into that near left corner. Turning her around, trying to set Sally West up on the top rope. What could Violet Blackwell be looking for? Splitting those legs over the turnbuckle, perhaps going for a superplex. A superplex. Oh, doesn't even let go. Transitions straight into a Falcon Arrow. Almost gets the 3 count. Scouting up Sally West. Blackwell looking to get her first win in CMV. Lifting West up onto her shoulders. Oh, driving those knees into the spine. Blackwell hooking the leg. 1, 2, 3. And Violet Blackwell picks up her first win in CMV. What a performance, what a back and forth matchup. Solid win for Violet Blackwell to cap off this undercard. Yeah, you see it, those knees driven straight into the spine of Sally West was enough to keep her down for that 3 count. I'm sure Violet Blackwell is proud to get that first win up in the win column. Here tonight. What? Joy Justice! Joy Justice just coming out here and attacking Blackwell. Why? I mean, Joy Justice tweeted earlier tonight that she would be making her way to the arena to send a message and attack somebody. I didn't expect it to be Violet Blackwell on the undercard, but Joy Justice just out of nowhere. Justice returning to action tonight. Look, sending a message too, holding her hand high at the end of that undercard with that kendo stick high in the air. Good to see Joy Justice back in a CMV ring. Oh, just because it was his core Hellish doesn't mean he asked for the cutscene. Nonetheless, now we move on to the main card and we get to hear Topher's favorite theme. I know you love it, Topher.
Shot in my bed. They get me to the count of 3. They set the hounds on my tracks. They made a demon out of me. Then they put a cross to my face. They put a search out for me. 'Cause I got some blood on my hands. But they would see me when I'm coming. I'll be laughing while you're running. Oh, you won't see me when I'm coming. I'll be the monster you've been wanting. Oh. Black time moving through the jungle. Got me feeling like my name is Rambo. Hey, let's ramble. We can do it any way you want to. Way black time moving through the jungle. Got me feeling like a Rambo. Hey, let's ramble. We can do it any way you want to. Hey. Oh, I'll be laughing while you're running. Oh, you won't see me when I'm coming. I'll be the monster you've been wanting. Oh.
And here we are. Episode 33. And we kick things off with tag team action. Of course, the Jezebels walk into this match with a bit of frustration. Susanna, for the past 2 weeks, has been saying, look, Valderis is dragging me down, and I imagine if Valderis gets pinned here tonight, well, this could be the last time we see the Jezebels in a tag team match if they lose tonight. That's a big if, because Wilson and Lucid, their opponents tonight, are yet to win this season, although Lucid, if you've seen her backstage, she's been coming up with game plans to avoid each loss. You know, the first loss, they lost to that scissor kick from Michelle Cox, and we saw Lucid backstage coming up with ways to avoid that scissor kick in the future, maybe pushing out the way, stepping out the way, kicking them in the gut, you know, stuff like that. And then I believe 2 weeks later, they then lost via submission to Murasaki Ryu. And so again, we saw Jane Lucid backstage, and she came up with some phenomenal submission ideas, like a double Gogoplata, a double Kimura. Some interesting submissions, to say the least. But it'll be interesting to see if all these game plans pay off tonight. It will be Susanna starting in the ring with Jane Lucid. And there goes the bell. Lucid and Susanna. Coronobo tie up. Lucid driving Susanna back into the corner. Surprised to see Lucid with the strength advantage. Northern Light suplex by Susanna. Damn, Joy Justice just denied Violet Blackwell a match at Unbreakable. Violet Blackwell, of course, challenged Joy Justice to a match on Twitter after that attack, and Joy Justice just said, nah, not good enough. Drop kick to the side of the head of Susanna. Stomp to the face by Jane Lucid. Another drop kick to the side of the face. Jane Lucid picking Susanna up to her feet. Irish whip, near right corner, perhaps looking to tag out. A tweet here from the Cowgirl, who is, of course, tonight in our tertiary main event fighting current Miss Money in the Bank, Kristen Page. And what would actually be a trilogy matchup. And she says, why oh why am I fighting that Harley Quinn wannabe tonight? I beat her before and I'll beat her again. I'm really pissed off, and maybe shaving Miss Vicious's head bald this Sunday will put a big smile on my face. Of course, Cassie referred to her match with Kristen Page. The two are 1-1. Kristen Page has beaten Cassie Maverick in the past. Last season, I believe, when Kristen was champ. And then Kristen obviously lost to Cassie Maverick, who evened up the score at Implosion. Oh, actually, no, that would make them 2-1, because Kristen Page beat Cassie Maverick back at the first ever Tag Team Cup. Arm drag by Jane Lucid. Valderis tagged in now, by the way. Irish whip again, going to send her into that near right corner, perhaps. Oh! The exposed turnbuckle pad that Susanna took off, coming into play against Valderis. Valderis has her by the head now. Underhook backbreaker. Picking Jane Lucid up to her feet. Crucifix. Oh, hot tag. That leap of faith by Jane Lucid as she tags out to the former Queen of the Ring. Casey Wilson, the first ever Queen of the Ring. Doesn't go so well on the hot tag, though. Irish whip by Valderis sends Casey Wilson into the ropes. Drop kick by Valderis. Casey Wilson with a boot straight to the face. There was a point where Casey Wilson... Oh, damn! The back of the head of Valderis colliding with that exposed turnbuckle. Yeah, there was a point when nobody could really beat Casey Wilson. She was beating Fury. She was beating everybody. And still to this day, I think she's only got about 6 losses. She's not lost loads. But she's definitely not on the hot streak that she was when she won Queen of the Ring. A tweet from Winters, who says, tonight's going to be interesting. I expect the main event to get destructive. Of course, Winters will be looking to finally get some revenge against Quinn Bell. In tonight's main event, she is 0-2 against Quinn in main event matches. Of course, she got tapped out by Quinn in that triple threat. She got beat by Quinn in her first main event. Oh, technically would be 0-3 because of that tag team match. She would love to get one back. But she is coming off of a win over Quinn's tag team partner, Willow. Quinn responded by saying, shut up, fake queen. Overhand right by Casey Wilson. Vintage Casey Wilson here with that hook and ladder. Jawbreaker by Valderis. Oh, just thrown through the air by Casey Wilson. Quinn has kind of been the only one who's been able to beat Amy Winters. Not many people have beaten Winters this season. I actually think, well, not even this season, overall. Pretty much all of Winters' losses, apart from maybe one, have involved Quinn in some way. The Fatal 4-Way was booked by Hellish for winning predictions, and it is Amy Winters, Angelina Hawkins. 1 minute! 1 minute! Wilson! With that patented guillotine choke! She put a lot of vixens down last season with it. Will she put down Valderis? Could we be seeing the end of the Jezebels? We might well be! Casey Wilson forcing Valderis to submit to that guillotine choke. There's that MMA, that jiu-jitsu background coming in for Casey Wilson. Look at that, they're happy. Casey Wilson and Jane Luce are definitely happy with that victory. Their first one of the season. Nonetheless, here we go, up for our second match of the evening. Evelyn Adams, another newcomer, currently 1-0. She won her first match in very quick fashion. Not as quick as Diana Fury did earlier on tonight, though. Jesus Christ, that match was very quick. Nonetheless, Evelyn Adams looking to make her second match under the CMV banner here tonight, taking on Sabra Abadi, fellow newcomer, coming off of a loss to Tiffany Razor. Although last week, Sabra Abadi actually distracted Tiffany Razor, got her first loss to Jenny Wheeler. Now, Tiffany hasn't been here too long. I don't know Tiffany too well, but just from seeing the mind game that she's played in some of her matches so far, you know, pretending to shake hands and then throwing punches, I kind of expect Tiffany Razor to not just sit by and let that interruption go without response. And I imagine Sabra Abadi is thinking the same thing. She probably has her eyes hooked around the arena trying to spot Tiffany Razor, who I can only imagine will be looking for some payback. Sabra Abadi, to my knowledge, the only Saudi Arabian vixen in CMV history. Maybe I'm missing one. Here comes Evelyn Adams. Accidentally used the pay-per-view attire because like the attires were the wrong way around. Like the primary attire was in the second attire slot, and I pressed A, and on the first one that was my mistake. Nonetheless, though, this dank attire, might I add, supposed to be for the pay-per-view. My mistake. But Evelyn Adams looking to follow up on that quick victory she had in her debut. She'll be looking to become another thorn in the side of Sabra Abadi tonight. Of course, that being her finisher name that she put down Danielle Ward with last week to kick off the undercard. But here we go. Sabra Abadi, Evelyn Adams, second match of the evening. The bell is rung. Launches Adams across the ring immediately. Abadi wasting little time, and again, definitely utilizing that strength advantage. Abadi, the bigger of the two, the more powerful of the two. Adams, taller though, slightly. Oh, that knee to the midsection. Beautiful transition into a Hurricane Rana. That was nice. A stomp by Adams. Turning Abadi around. Kick to the midsection. Picking Abadi up to her feet. Catches the kick. Inside leg trip by Sabra Abadi. Looking for that single leg Boston Crab. Adams able to turn it around though. Push Sabra Abadi away. Create some breathing room. Overhand right by Adams. Irish whip going to send Abadi into the ropes. Nice drop kick. Kick to the midsection. Damn, Cassie Maverick, who's been kind of been going in a back and forth Twitter war with Sabra Abadi, once again pulling out the fat joke, saying, "Who let bets out of the barn tonight? Moo, 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 you know it." Showstopper there by Evelyn Adams. Kick to the midsection. Launching Abadi across the ring now, taking her own move and using it against her. Now up on that second rope, looking to fly, misses the senton, which we saw Charlie Baker win earlier tonight with. A stop to the upper body. Abadi now has her in a seated position. Kick to the back. Adams up to her feet. Goes for a German perhaps. Receives a forearm to the back for her troubles. Misses the grapple though, which allows Adams to regain control with that Irish whip. Puts Abadi into the near right corner. Oh, but that knee to the face. Abadi with these stiff elbows to the side of the head. A trifecta of them. Grounding. Wait, what? Oh! Razor! Razor's theme playing throughout the PA system. Razor could be coming out. Look at him. Ow! Evelyn Adams takes advantage of the distraction. Tiffany Razor's theme blaring throughout the PA system. Again, I guess that's what... There's the revenge I was expecting. Oh, a little taunt by Adams. There was that interruption I was expecting. It'll be interesting to see if Adams can capitalize. Tiffany Razor getting some revenge tonight. Distracting Sabra Abadi. must be a delay then, Fury. Or the music was too quiet. Overhand right by Abadi. Running Bulldog onto the steel ramp. A tweet coming in from Winters directed towards Quinn, who said, "Did you hear the sound of your friend's jaw when I hit it with the knee? You're going to feel it again tonight." Oh, you're going to hear it again tonight. Irish whip, Abadi under that bottom rope. Evelyn Adams in control. Off of that distraction, looking to put down Abadi. A DDT to the knee. Evelyn Adams into the pin. 2, only going to be a 2 count. Nice kick to the back, wiping the sweat from her brow. Evelyn Adams in control. Of course, all 3 of these newcomers, thanks to the poll on the site, Evelyn Adams, Ziana Fury, and Charlie Baker will be competing in a triple threat match to kick off the Unbreakable pay-per-view this Sunday. Neck breaker by Evelyn Adams. Quinn responding to Amy Winters again, just silencing it with hashtag, oh, just 0-3, shush. Oh, wait. Adams scouting up Abadi for the fawn. Straight into the pin on Abadi. 1, 2, 3. Oh, Abadi kicks out. Abadi showing that patented resiliency. Abadi's no easy one to put down. Pushes Adams away. Abadi trying to power back. Receives a Hurricane Runner for her troubles though. Scouting up Abadi again. A fawn in the side of Abadi for the 2nd time. Adams, 2, 3. Evelyn Adams picking up the victory. Off of that distraction from Tiffany Razor. Even in the score between herself and Sabra Abadi, that is for sure. Abadi causing her to lose last week off a distraction, and now doing the same thing in response. Adams going 2-0 here with that victory. The finish was so good, we got to see it twice. Evelyn Adams will be happy to walk away with that win. Some may consider it shady because of the outside interference, but a win is a win. And what a win for Evelyn Adams. As we now move on to our 3rd match of the main card. Tag team action. We've seen Sophia Gibson and Davina Blair team up before, but today they're on opposite teams. These 4 Vixens, of course, the final 4 eliminated from that 6 Vixens elimination match to become #1 contender, will get one last ditch attempt to become contender for next month's title shot, which could become interesting if Ali Cage loses, because then it'd be a triple threat. Mariah, of course, being the first one eliminated means that she is the one to miss out. Sophia Gibson, a former women's champion. Here comes Akira Violet, who was very lucky to get into that eliminations, well, that 6 Vixens elimination #1 contenders match. Of course, she fought Raiden Brooks, who was distracted by Nancy Hurt, which allowed Akira Violet, who only in her second match got a #1 contenders match because of that win over Raiden Brooks. And now on to the other team, Davina Blair. I know Sons loves this theme. Davina Blair, that was actually only her second loss last week in that 6 Vixens elimination match. She's and again, it was to Amber Briggs. The only person who seems to be able to beat Davina Blair is Amber Briggs. She's now, what, like 8-2 or 9-2? With both of her losses coming to Amber Briggs. Davina Blair, we're looking to bounce right back up and get some momentum heading into the Unbreakable pay-per-view with that TLC Fatal 4-Way Contenders match. If there are any tweets right now, I can't see them because I'm posting a tweet on like real Twitter. And last but not least, Jacqueline Bennett. I've noticed they've messed up this lighting in the update. The last of the 4 Vixens, and certainly the biggest and most powerful of the 4 Vixens to enter this match. Now this should be interesting because Bennett was the one pinned. No, but she was beaten by Davina Blair, and now she has to work with Davina Blair. Of course, in the build-up to that qualifier, there was a Tornado Tag Team Falls Count Anywhere match in which Davina Blair and Sophia Gibson beat Dawn Bryan and Jacqueline Bennett. Certainly going to be interesting to see Jacqueline Bennett inside the TLC match at Unbreakable. Here we go, Sophia Gibson, Davina Blair, crucifix by Gibson, straight out of the gate, taking Blair off her feet, stomp to the back, picking Blair up to her feet, overhand right by Gibson, goes for what looked to be a German, receives a couple of stiff elbows. Davina Blair already looking to go high up to that top rope. Gestures for Gibson to get up, connects with an elbow to the back of the head. Just watching over Gibson already after that elbow. Could have knocked Gibson out cold. That was the point of the elbow, those pointy little elbows. Davina Blair allowing Gibson back up to her feet, only to meet her with a forearm. Now a suplex. Has her by the head, knee to the face. Davina Blair. Well, I was going to say Uranagi, but it was a single knee backbreaker. Oh, that hot tag again, that leap. Massive leap. from Sophia Gibson. Kick to the midsection by Davina Blair. Underhooks for a suplex. Dragging Akira Violet away from the ropes. Already dragging her right to her corner. Tagging out now to Bennett. Picking Akira Violet up to her feet. Irish whip. Bennett, the biggest vixen in this match. Akira Violet, I think the smallest. Stomp to the midsection of Akira Violet. Has there been any audio delay this stream? I don't think so, other than that Tiffany Razor theme. Misses the grapple. Has her up on the shoulders. Jacqueline Bennett. Oh my God, Akira Violet almost fell out the ring there. Overhand right by Bennett. Almost catching Akira's head on that middle rope. Bennett just taunting the downed Akira Violet. Hello, Gumball. Welcome. Jacqueline Bennett just launching Akira Violet across the ring. Going for a scoop slam. Violet slips free, pushes Bennett into that far left corner, but only to receive an overhand right by Bennett. And now Violet with a kick to the back of the leg. Nice back suplex by Violet, looking to tag out once again to Gibson, keeping each other fresh. Great strategy. Bennett looking for a hot tag. Unable to make it though. Gibson prevents it. Gibson, of course, a former women's champion. The only person in this match to have won a belt. Has championship experience. She won it in the co-main event. In fact, that was the highest Vixens match. I think to this day, until the Vixens got their own days, that was the highest Vixen match ever on like the biggest show. I don't think Quinn Bell versus Jade Divine was the co-main event, was it? Was it the tertiary main event or was it the co-main event? Irish whip. Jacqueline Bennett over the top rope. Nonetheless, at that time though, it was the first women's main event to be that high up the card. Boot to the leg out from underneath of Sophia Gibson after Jacqueline Bennett's head ricocheted. Oh! And again sending Bennett's head off of that steel ring post. Again and again and again. And Gibson going for Fury's favorite headbutts. I know Fury is a big fan of Gibson's headbutts. These two need to get back in that ring. It's run out of time. Gibson just about makes it. Oh, Gibson with that fisherman suplex. Vintage Gibson. Looking to pick Bennett up. Overhand, well not overhand right, just a punch to the back. Dragging Bennett across the ring. Couple of elbows to the midsection by Jacqueline Bennett. And a third elbow to break up the hold. Bennett now with the Irish whip, going to send Gibson across the ring into her corner. A tweet here from Fury, obviously watching from the back, saying F those headbutts. Of course, I imagine Fury's watching because she's pretty close to being the first ever women's Triple Crown champ and Grand Slam in that respect. She's obviously a former, she's won the major belt, she's won the Intercontinental belt. She just needs to win the hardcore belt and she'd be a triple crown champion. So I'm sure Fury keeps an eye out on the hardcore championship title picture. This essentially, you know, preparing us for that #1 contenders match this weekend. Headlock by Akira Violet. Knee to the face of Jacqueline Bennett. Cassie Maverick in the same boat. Also a... what was I saying? Also close to being a triple crown. Also just needs the hardcore. Oh, a tweet from Quinn in response to her unbreakable opponent who says, I'll F you up with those headbutts at Unbreakable. Of course, they will be facing in an Iron Woman match in the main event. I believe that's Quinn's first. That's Fury's second or third. Running Bulldog by Violet. Akira Violet now tagging out to Sophia Gibson. Super kick by Gibson immediately takes Davina Blair off her feet. Stomp to the arm. A couple of stomps to the upper back of Davina Blair. Irish whip going to send Blair. Oh no, just a pullback attack into the elbow. Oh, vintage Gibson with that brainbuster to Davina Blair. And now dragging Davina Blair away from the ropes. In control is Gibson. Like I said, former women's champ, has the experience in big matches. And again with these headbutts. The match after the Jezebels ended with off of a distraction. Oh, Fury, look at that jab saying, nah, save those headbutts for your boy. I'm sure he'll enjoy that. Fury, always with those bars. Scouting up Davina Blair, though. Could we be seeing that skull-crushing finale? Blair could be in trouble. Skull-crushing finale by Gibson. Gibson rolling Blair over. This finish. 1, 2. But Bennett breaks it up. Launching Akira Violet across the ring. And then helping out a tag team partner. Bennett realizes she's got to get out the ring. Helped her out a little bit though. Boot to the face by Blair. Knee to the spine. Overhand right by Davina Blair. Oh, Blair now! Blair! Oh, she doesn't go for the pin. Looking to pick Gibson up instead. Gibson with the arm drag. A slap to the face. Now looking to hyperextend the arm of Davina Blair. Arm drag by Blair, of course. As of right now, Akira Violet still not back in the corner. Nice Hurricane Rana takedown by Sophia Gibson. Elbow to the face. Gibson with another brain buster. Hooks the leg on Davina Blair. 2. No! Blair kicks out. Akira Violet has recovered, back on the apron. Has her by the head now. Davina Blair with an elbow to the back. A forearm to the face. Blair running out of stamina. Punch to the midsection, maybe just playing posse. Blair with those underhooks for a backbreaker. Hooks the leg on Gibson. This has been the longest match of the card so far. Gibson. The next male pay-per-view is 2 weeks after Unbreakable. 3 weeks away from now. It will be... I meant Possum, Gumball, sorry. It will be Quarantine. 3 weeks from now. 3 matches confirmed. Luther versus Payaso. Quantum versus a mystery opponent. And Rage versus Sunshine. Sophia Gibson sprinting around the ring, looking to scale those ropes, perhaps go for that Phoenix Splash. Oh! Oh, damn! Throws her right onto Davina Blair. Oh, Gibson taking Bennett off the apron. Turn this into a handicap match. Skull crushing finale again. Gibson closing in on the victory. 1, 2. Oh! Davina Blair kicks out. Once again, showing that resiliency. Picking up Akira Violet up to her feet. Akira Violet picking up Davina Blair for that vintage neck breaker that she does. Doesn't go for the pin though, instead just sits Davina Blair up in a seated position. Backhand by Akira Violet. Knee to the face of Davina Blair. And Akira Violet scouting up Blair, looking to end it. Overhand right. This could be the end. That hook and ladder. Dragging her away from the ropes. That could be enough. Blair could be out of it. 1, 2. Bennett again makes the save. Uppercut by Davina Blair. Straight right. That was a stiffy. Tiger bomb by Davina Blair. Oh, Gibson looks out of it. Davina Blair going for a bit of a swing. Round and round and round again. Akira Violet going to be feeling a little bit dizzy after this. One, two, only a 2 count. Off the top rope. Tagging out to Jacqueline Bennett now. Bennett looking to pick Akira Violet up to her feet, only to receive an uppercut. Overhand right by Akira Violet. What a reversal by Bennett. A stomp to the arm. Nice gut wrench. Stomp to the lower back. Overhand right and a stomp to the upper back of Akira Violet. Chilling in the corner, just relaxing. Jacqueline Bennett picking Akira Violet up to her feet. Goes for a massive slam straight into the mat. Doesn't go for the pin, instead just stomps on the face of Akira Violet and a knee to the face. Oh! Bennett! Bennett! Look at her force! Akira Violet the tap, put it in his sleeve! Pretty much taking a page out of Thomas Newsom's book. Jacqueline Bennett, though, alongside Davina Blair, picking up the win over Gibson and Akira Violet here tonight in our 3rd match of the evening. Picking up the momentum going into Unbreakable. They celebrate tonight, but I imagine at Unbreakable, they will be looking to kill each other to get that #1 contenders contract. But up next, our fourth match on the main card, a rematch from, what was the main event? I think it was either Rage in the Cage or Showdown. No, it was Rage in the Cage, literally 2 seasons ago now, 2 years ago. Back when Jade Dynamite was the CMV Women's Champ. Her biggest rival at the time, the hardest match she'd ever had, was against Nancy Hurt. I believe this is the first time they've actually fought since then.
Step up, bring it.
And here comes Nancy Hurt making her way down the ramp. Sitting at 1-0. Well, 0-1. Oh! Raiden! Looking to get some revenge! For being costed that match a couple of weeks ago. Raiden could be in that hardcore title match right now if it wasn't for Nancy Hurt and a couple of kendo strikes. Couple of stomps to the back. I mean, that's not a custom theme, Topher. That's just what happens. All these rights from Nancy Hurt looking to pick Raiden Brooks up to her feet. Nancy just pushing Raiden Brooks back. Irish whip by Raiden Brooks, throwing Nancy Hurt ringside. What was that? A sliding elbow? Sweep the leg out from underneath Raiden Brooks here. Nancy Hurt looking to come out on top in this brawl. That clubbing blow to the back. Rolling Raiden Brooks over onto her back, now looking to target the inner thigh. Irish whip, Raiden Brooks coming out underneath the bottom rope. Nancy Hurt immediately in the ring. Stomp to the lower back of Raiden. Now looking to drag Raiden up to one knee by the mask. Overhand right. Clubbing blow again to the back. Nancy Hurt staring over her handiwork, enjoying it. Joy Justice certainly enjoying watching this, judging by a tweet. Nancy Hurt, reversed Irish whip now, putting that near right corner and a boot to the midsection. Some kicks straight to the waist. Nancy Hurt, I get ruptured liver. I don't know, something went wrong there, but Nancy Hurt can't get up. And Raiden Brooks coming out here getting some revenge. Heading into their pay-per-view match this Sunday at Unbreakable. What a phenomenal run-in. 10 out of 10. As we now move on to our, wait for it, Topher, tertiary main event of the evening. Current Miss Money in the Bank, Kristen Page, taking on Cassie Maverick, no holds barred. Kristen Page, Miss Money in the Bank, has been threatening Quinn Bell with a cash-in pretty much all season so far. Every time we've seen her talk, it's been to send a message to Quinn. Although right now she's been a little bit distracted with Megan Cooper, although she brutally beat down Megan Cooper backstage. Not last week, but the week before. Like, it was brutal. She doesn't believe that Megan Cooper will make it to Unbreakable, but if she does, she will be waiting And this match here is to essentially prepare her for that match, as that match would also be no holds barred. If Cooper can make it to Unbreakable. But here comes Cassie Maverick. Like I said, 2-1 against Kristen Page. Beat Kristen Page at the first annual Tag Team Cup. Kristen Page then returned the favor shortly after Cassie Maverick made her unmatched debut. And then Cassie Maverick beat Kristen Page at Implosion. Yeah, this theme's a little louder this time, Topher, because my game glitched for these final 3 matches and deleted all the crowd noise apart from when people hit big moves. So I had to then just add in my own crowd noise, which is obviously a little bit quieter than in game 1. So you can now hear everyone's themes a bit better. And a tweet here from Raiden Brooks, very bluntly just saying, told ya. Nonetheless, here comes Kristen Page, Cassie Maverick, tertiary main event, no holds barred. Kristen straight out the gate with a tornado DDT. Of course, the match at Implosion ended with Cassie Maverick launching Kristen Page into the ropes, hanging her neck up on that middle rope and getting the pinfall victory. Kristen Page, as of right now, in control of Cassie, has her on one knee. Punch to the midsection by Cassie Maverick. Knee to the face. Maverick in control of Kristen Page. Oh my god, a tweet here from the Savior in disguise. Throwing some shade towards the Vixens division, saying, forget about these talentless women and hear me. I tried to save that man unmatched, but instead he turned his back on me for this. And he and his partner will pay at quarantine. I don't know if that means Jamal is looking for a 2-on-1 handicap, or if that means Jamal has got a partner in plan, or in play. A kick to the back of the leg. Jamal coming at the Vixens division though. A couple of stomps to the midsection of Kristen Page by Cassie Maverick, and a stomp to the lower back. Yeah, I had to solve because the game deleted the in-game crowd music. Went for a submission, luckily. Well, there's no rope break, but it's too early to really get Kristen out of it. Could you imagine if Kristen Page tapped? This would be only the second time in her career. Of course, she tapped the alarm bell by Quinn at the London show. Working on the arm of Kristen Page. Knee to the midsection. Nice German suplex by Kristen Page. Back suplex. Is it too quiet? Is that what you say? Turn it up a bit then. Kristen Page with Cassie Maverick up on her shoulders. In control of the cowgirl. Oh, and now a tweet by Miss Vicious directed towards Cassie Maverick saying, somebody's getting a haircut and it's going to be Cassie. Say goodbye to your golden looks. Hell, say goodbye to your career because I'm putting you down for good. Of course, Cassie Maverick going to be facing Miss Vicious at Unbreakable. Both of these Vixens have big matches at Unbreakable. Both these Vixens need the momentum going into it. Nice drop kick from the top rope. Looking to pick Cassie Maverick up to her feet, but receiving a jawbreaker for her troubles. Oh, kicking the leg out from underneath Kristen Page, and that's Cassie Maverick setting up for that career killer. Fireman's carry by Kristen. Goes for a scoop slam. Cassie Maverick reverses it into that reverse DDT. Straight right to the face of Cassie. Oh, Kristen Page with that Death Valley driver. Oh, damn, Cassie Maverick's leg hung up. Oh, Kristen Page! Look at her in this short and sweet. with a Kinshasa to the face of Cassie Maverick. Rolls her over. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. Welcome, Aaron. Kristen Page with that Kinshasa almost got the 3 count. Cassie Maverick becoming one of the very few vixens to ever kick out of that running knee. Plotting Cassie Maverick face first into the mat. Now picking Cassie up onto her shoulders. Looking to hang her out to dry. Lateral press here by Kristen Page. Going for that pin again, but only for a 1 count. Off the ropes, Kristen goes. Elbow drop to the back of Cassie Maverick. Dragging Cassie towards the center of the ring. Kristen Page in control since that running knee. Kick to the back. Goes for a stop. Cassie able to finally get back to her feet. Nice German suplex by the cowgirl. Cassie Maverick taunting Kristen Page. I don't know if that's a good idea. That is not a good idea. Kristen Page is psychotic, but misses the that could be a turning point in this match. Cassie Maverick missed that clothesline to set up her comeback. Oh, but connects the second time. There's the first. There's the second. Kristen Page back to her feet, but only for a 3rd clothesline. Staggers in, back into the corner. And now Cassie Maverick with that running high knee. Kristen Page stumbling out the corner. Cassie misses the overhand right, which allows Kristen to regain control. Goes for these elbows, but Cassie Maverick slips her head through the legs and gets back to her feet, only to receive an arm drag by Miss Money in the Bank. And now a German suplex by Kristen Page. Oh, look at Kristen taunting, signaling that it's all over, signaling that the night is coming to an end for Cassie Maverick. Oh! That knee to the side of the head, and there's another one to follow up. Capping off that trifecta with a 3rd knee. Jawbreaker by Cassie. Irish whip, Kristen Page going to that far left corner. Oh, could have been going for the cunt punt. Kristen Page didn't allow it. These two know each other well enough by this point. Like I said, they've had 3 matches. Looking to target the arm of Cassie Maverick. Looking to break the arm. Pushes Kristen Page away. Kristen Page being smart, rolling outside the ring, trying to recover her senses. Try and get back to her feet using the ropes for leverage. Cassie Maverick, though, speared her to the outside. A kick to the back of Kristen Page. No selling it. Kristen Page is mad. Kristen Page rolling Cassie underneath that bottom rope. Overhand right. Kristen Page receiving an arm drag from Cassie. Fireman's carrying out from Kristen. This match, probably match of the night so far. Goes for a scoop slam. Cassie reverses. Neck breaker. Now Cassie up on that second rope. Gesturing for Kristen Page to get to her feet. That boot to the face. Damn. I wonder if she has those steel-toed boots. Drop kick. Irish whip by Cassie. I think we know what's coming. Kristen Page. About to look. Oh, we can't quite see the shock on the face of Kristen. Not the right camera angle, but there it is. The cunt punt. And Cassie Maverick wasting little time. She wants Kristen on her feet. Kristen being smart, not complying, staying down. Oh, this is how the match at Implosion ended. Cassie Maverick hanging Kristen up on that middle rope, catching a neck first. Oh, we get this smooth replay. Into the pin. 1, 2, no! Kristen kicks out this time, and Cassie Maverick arguing with the referee. Knee to the face of Maverick. Oh no. For the second time, the Kinshasa by Kristen Page. Rolling Cassie Maverick over. That could be it. 1, 2, 3. Kristen Page evens the score at 2 apiece. What a match. Match of the night for sure so far. I would not be surprised to hear Kristen Page send another message to Quinn Bell here after this match. Would be surprised. Oh, she's not going to attack Cassie. But now to get back to those tweets. Scroll up. As Queen Winters responded to Jamal saying, that's a bit rude. Although this is a bit rude now, character to me. Would you kindly piss off, wanker? Bringing out that English slang as Kristen Page picks up the win in our tertiary main event. And then we had another big tweet by Big Jamal. Who said... Where the hell was that Jamal tweet at? Why is everyone spamming tweets? Jamal came back, by the way, saying, I need no partner to show the CMV universe that they need saving. My light will shine down across all of CMV. Embrace it or devour it. I guess that means he wants a handicap match against the powerhouse. At Quarantine. Now that will be an interesting match to say the least. As we head into our co-main event of the evening. Samantha Steele taking on Ali Cage. We get to hear this beautiful new Samantha Steele theme picked out by the Friends of Cole Savage. Samantha Steele, a former two-time CMV Women's Intercontinental Champion. Formerly the longest reigning, although a win over the current hardcore champion would certainly line Steele up. Scar Zemis, the representative of Cole Savage, of course, escorting her ringside. I wonder if these two have kind of cleaned out the cobwebs. I mean, Samantha Steele was expecting Miss Roxanne to be her manager when she accepted to become a client of the Friends. Instead got Scar Zemis. It caught Samantha Steele off guard quite a tad. But here comes the reigning, defending CMV Women's Hardcore Champion. The Welsh-born Vixen, the only Welsh-born Vixen, Ali Cage, who will be defending her Women's Hardcore Championship at Unbreakable. 3 months and 2 weeks. She's held that belt now. Well, when the pay-per-view comes, she would have held it for 3 months, 2 weeks. That would be the longest reigning Women's Hardcore Championship run. And she defends against her hardest challenger today, Amber Briggs, who has been on a roll. Steamrolled through 5 other Vixens last week. She's the current superstar of the week. Aaron back on his blocking spree. Throwback to what, 2K16? But here we go, Samantha Steele, Ali Cage, tough matchup, can't pick. Collar and elbow tie up here. Samantha Steele pushing Ali Cage into that near right corner. Clean break up, kick to the midsection. Jaw breaker by Steele. Neck breaker now by Steele. Looking to pick Ali Cage up to her feet. Has her by the head. Definitely a size difference here. Ali Cage not exactly a tall Vixen, but Samantha Steele rather small, though. She just shows that you can pack so much power when your body is more compact, when your frame is compact. Goes for a suplex. Samantha Steele slips free. One of the fastest Vixen on her feet. Fastest Vixens on her feet in CMV. The former bare knuckle brawler. Look at that, unloading on the forehead of Ali Cage. Nice neck breaker here from Steele. Nice suplex. Oh! Ali Cage reverses into a neck breaker. She's not bare knuckle now to protect the CMV superstars. Running bulldog by Samantha Steele. Elbow drop now by the former Women's Intercontinental Champion. Like I said, formerly the longest reigning Women's Intercontinental Champion. Had that belt for 3 months. Fury, of course, broke it when she retained that implosion. Samantha Steele currently, though, in control of Ali Cage. Has her by the head. Knee to the face. Still in control with Samantha Steele. Neck breaker again by Steele. Knee to the midsection. Boot to the upper body. Second boot. A tweet here from the current Women's Intercontinental Champion, Queen Winters, who says that her title is more valuable than anything Hastings, Slate, Luger, or Wolf has held in the past year. Now go back to Genesis, gentlemen. Oh, Amy Winters standing up for the show. Back suplex, and Quinn, who's been picking up quite the beef with Winters as Ali Cage goes into the pin, only for a 1 count, says, Winters, you have a title. Shame it's irrelevant, unlike me. You're current CMV Undisputed Women's Champion. Couple of stomps by Ali Cage, picking Samantha Steele up to her feet. Fireman's carry by Samantha Steele. Has Ali Cage by the head. Russian leg sweep by Samantha Steele. Ali Cage up on her shoulders, being hung up to dry. Now up to that second rope. Here is Samantha Steele gesturing for Ali Cage to rise to her feet. As she does, Samantha Steele standing in wait for an axe handle which connects. Looking to pick Ali Cage immediately back up, give her no time to rest. Overhand right to the face of Ali Cage, but Ali Cage responds with a punch to the midsection, back to her feet. Ali Cage now ducks under, float over DDT, not ducks under. tries to boot Finn Air. Ali Cage. I don't know, maybe she's taunting Steel in the corner. I'm not quite sure what the game plan is here. Boot Steel away. Ali Cage looking to fly. Yes, she is. Ali Cage showing off that athleticism. And now taunting for the crowd. The crowd up on their feet for their women's hardcore champion. Overhand right. Irish whip. Steel over the top rope onto the apron. Oh, damn, that boot to the face by Steel. Irish whip by Ali Cage. Steel over the top rope now. Ali Cage definitely wants to try something on the outside. Of course, she's the hardcore champ. Nobody is better on the outside of the ring than Ali Cage, in my opinion. We saw it in that Falls Count Anywhere match. I don't think anybody can hold a candle to Ali Cage, and that'll be the one equalizer this Sunday. Amber Briggs will be a powerhouse in that ring. Amber Briggs is a powerhouse in singles action, but Ali Cage has the ability to neutralize that by taking it to the outside. Lion Soul now by Ali Cage. Ali Cage picking Samantha Steel up to her feet. Irish whip, still going to get sent into the ropes. Single leg drop kick by Ali Cage. Certainly a compelling matchup though. Samantha Steel on the other hand will be teaming up with Scarzemus. We see their ringside to take on Jenny Wheeler and Jade Dynamite. Knee to the face. Jenny Wheeler, of course, offering that handshake to Jade Dynamite backstage a couple of weeks ago. Oh, but Samantha Steel with that. Oh, those arms too short. Damn! Samantha Steel costed herself by missing that Superman punch. Irish whip. Ali Cage into the ropes. Oh, I thought she was going to go for a catching uppercut or something. Powerbomb by Samantha Steel. That could be a turning point, that miss there. Irish whip. Ali Cage now has Samantha Steel over the top rope onto the... Oh! That forearm! Look at that! Stunned Ali Cage! But Ali Cage, not for long. Exploder suplex! Crossbody by Ali Cage. Elbow to the midsection. Gut wrench suplex by Samantha Steel into the pin. Oh! Steel! Oh, no! Cage reverses the wind-up uppercut! Steel reverses, Cage reverses it. Elbows to the face. Into the pin here is Ali Cage, but only for a 1 count. That finisher reversal and that Superman punch miss could be the turning point in this match. And Ali Cage senses it. Ali Cage is backing up to the corner. Ali Cage looking to become uncaged. Dragon Steel away from the ropes. Looking for that 3 count. 1, 2, 3. Ali Cage. That finisher reversal certainly was a massive turning point. What a win for Ali Cage. Samantha Steel not walking into that pay-per-view with much momentum. Wow, to be fair, she did beat Jenny Wheeler, her opponent, at that pay-per-view very quickly a couple of weeks ago. So she still has, I'd say she has, oh wait! Briggs! Briggs! Oh, Briggs misses! Ali Cage with the Northern Lights suplex! Oh! Scar Zemus! Scar Zemus! Steel's manager coming in and helping out Briggs! Oh my god, what? Scar Zemus helping out Amber Briggs against Samantha Steele's opponent. I have never seen this happen in a run-in before. Scar Zemus, Samantha Steele's manager, helping Amber Briggs take out Ali Cage. I guess she's not happy that Ali Cage beat her client. A stop to the back. Oh no! Ali! Watch out! Briggs! With the boss! Boom! Amber Briggs coming out here. Sending a message to Ali Cage. But now we head into the main event. Of the evening, fatal four-way action. Angelina Hawkins, Fury, Amy Winters and Quinn Bell collide tonight. I would say, I think everyone in this match but Quinn really needs this win. Quinn, I guess Quinn could use it, but Quinn's coming off a win. 2 wins straight. Winters is coming off a win, but I think she lost 2 main events straight. Hawkins has won, what, 1 match this season? And that was the tag match. And Fury is coming off of a loss too. 2 losses. I say everyone in this match really needs this win. Really needs it. Yeah, but Quinn's on a, yeah, she's on what, a 2-match win streak? But here comes Fury, of course, starting that alliance with Rage and Jacob Hardway under the name Bad Company. Forming a band of rebels. Fury, a former CMV Vixens champion, former Women's Intercontinental champion. Much like Cassie, very close to becoming the first ever Grand Slam. And now out next, a Vixen that definitely wants this win tonight. Definitely wants it. Wants to get one back against Quinn, that's for sure. Amy Winters has fought Quinn 3 times, all main events. Only one of them singles, but she's lost all 3. One was her first ever main event. I believe she was voted to get that match. The second one was a 6-fixer tag, but to be fair, it turned into a 3-on-2 handicap. And the third one was that triple threat a couple of weeks ago, in which Quinn put Amy Winters to sleep. Down, Quinn tweeting Amy Winters before she gets out, saying, "Don't fall, bitch." Look at that smile. That looks a little evil. But ladies and gentlemen, last and most certainly not least, the undisputed women's champion at Unbreakable. She will face Fury in a 30-minute Iron Woman match. If Fury wins, she gets to face Quinn for the belt the following month at Revelations. If Quinn wins, Fury does not get a shot at the Undisputed Women's Championship while Quinn is champion. At least not a single shot. I guess only chance would be the chamber or something. Because if you recall, Laura Sampson came out while these two were bickering 2 weeks ago and said, "Look, I don't like how you're trying to book my show. I'm the GM here. I don't appreciate all this disrespect all you veterans have. And if this keeps going how it is, I'm gonna go hardball on all of you." And as you expect, Fury going after Quinn and Winters going after Hawkins. And so she gave him a taste of what could be. Because so far, Laura Sampson's been a pretty GM. She said, "Look, none of you are going to get what you want. Fury, you're not going to get your title match. Quinn, you are going to face Fury, but it's going to be in an Iron Woman match." Hello, Voodoo. Voodoo, yes, my boy. Quinn with a suplex. Amy Winters up on that second rope. And a tweet comes in from Cassie Maverick directed towards Amy Winters saying, "Hey, that's my baby, give it back. Hashtag GOAT, it's Women's Intercontinental Champion." Arm drag by Fury. Oh, Amy Winters already having her leg worked on by Angelina Hawkins. We know, everyone knows Hawkins' game plan. That's how good Hawkins is. Everyone knows exactly what Hawkins is going to do. Look at this stalling suplex from Fury, by the way. Everyone knows what Hawkins is going to do. Everyone knows Hawkins is going to come into the match, work on your leg, and force you to submit. But the thing is, nobody can stop Hawkins from doing it. Not Fury, not Steel, not anybody. That's how good Hawkins is. When you know exactly what someone's going to do, but you can't stop it. Quinn back in the ring now. Hawkins looking to pick Fury up to her feet, and we know Fury's got those legs. Fury doesn't want to be dealing with Hawkins for too long. Hawkins looking to work those legs already. Quinn's been saying it for a while that Fury has an obvious weak spot and it's her fault. And now Hawkins going after everybody. Hawkins the only one left standing here. I'm sure Hawkins wouldn't mind getting a win over any of these. If she gets a win over Winters Yeah, it gives her momentum into the title match. Win over Fury. Fury's her arch rival, and a win over Quinn would put her right up there in the rankings. Quinn the same. I don't really think Quinn likes any of these. Winters into the pinfall. Of course, Winters said before this match she wants to get the pin over Quinn. She wants to get that one back. Oh! Quinn targeting the legs of Winters as well. Fury and Hawkins going at it on the outside. Of course, there are no DQs. Showstopper there by Quinn. Quinn taunting Amy Winters in the center of the ring. Knee to the midsection. Quinn. Neck breaker. Winters down on the mat as Fury throws Hawkins underneath that bottom rope. Hawkins into the pin. Quinn notices it. Breaks up immediately. Quinn with a Uranagi onto the knee. Oh, not done. Going for a trifecta of Irish curses. Fury rolls to the outside, and that leaves Hawkins and Quinn in the ring. Hawkins is another one that's lost to Quinn a few times in singles. Every single multi-vixen match last season. I recall Hawkins being tapped out by the alarm bell. So yeah, Hawkins would love to get that win back too. Seems as if Winters and Hawkins putting their differences aside to team up on Quinn. All three of them going after Quinn. You see that? All three of them tried to reach Quinn there. Fury with that big right to the face of Angelina Hawkins. Knee to the midsection of Quinn with a sunset flip powerbomb to the outside. Angelina Hawkins with a bullplex to Fury. Looking to pick Fury up to her feet. Hawkins with a kick to the midsection. Another kick to the midsection. Goes for a scoop slam on the outside. Quinn reverses. Hawkins goes for a scoop slam and Fury reverses. Into the pin on Fury. Only a 1 count. Punch to the midsection. 1. Only a 1 count. Off the ropes here is Hawkins. Oh, I think is Quinn trying to go for that alarm bell over there? Maybe, but Amy Winters reversed it. She kept trying to turn Winters around. Nonetheless, has Winters on her shoulders. Oh my God, again targeting the legs of Fury. It's got to feel bad having that one obvious weak spot. Cassie Maverick, of course, injured those knees last season, the beginning of the season. That's why, look at Fury, still holding her knee. Luckily, Hawkins is on the outside now, although Quinn is a submission specialist. Fireman's carry by Quinn Bell. Snapmare by the Queen, or the who she believes she's the Queen. There are 2 people in this match that believe they're the Queen. Amy Winters stalking up both Quinn and Fury. Amy Winters now Irish whip, going to send Quinn to the apron, a forearm to the outside, and now Winters working on the legs of Fury again, or the midsection of Fury, I should say. Throwing Winters under that bottom rope. Here comes Quinn back into the ring. Fury on Hawkins. Oh, there it is! Oh, rope break in a 4-way? That just screwed Quinn. There are no rope breaks in a 4-way. The ref just told them for the release because of the rope break. Neck breaker by Quinn. Fury into the pin. Fury getting screwed by the... I'm not Fury. Quinn getting screwed by Angelino... by the ref, sorry. Oh, look at Fury with that German. Launches Hawkins across the ring. Oh my God. Fury. Looking to put this match to rest. Oh my God. Fury just stole Quinn's finisher. 2. Only a 2 count. Winters! Look at... Oh, Winters was going for the Killer Queen! Quinn made it her mission to not allow her to hit her off! Oh, you know Quinn did that on purpose. Winters was going for the Killer Queen. That could have won the match, and Quinn was like, nope. Into the pin on Winters! Hawkins breaks it up. Bullplex. Oh, again, these Irish curses by Quinn Bell. Oh, submission! Angelina Hawkins has been working those legs. Amy Winters forced the tap as Quinn was working on Fury. Hawkins was working those legs. Damn, submission seemed to be Winters' weak point. Winters could have had that match won as well if Quinn didn't break up that Killer Queen. Amy Winters going for the Killer Queen, and I believe it was Hawkins actually, and Quinn was just like, nah. But Angelina Hawkins picks up the win over her unbreakable opponent, and that will be interesting. Come Unbreakable. Amy Winters versus Angelina Hawkins for that CMV Women's Intercontinental Championship. As always, this has been your boy, Mr. Nashtastic. Put my Snoop Dogg impression on. Mr. Doggy Dog. No, but... this has been Mr. Nashtastic. With episode... 33 of Ferocity. This year will be this Sunday, yes, Rick. This Sunday, Unbreakable. But as always, it's been missed. The card will be up probably within about an hour and a half. I brought in a new way to do my pay-per-view cards. I'm sure you'll love them. But as always, been Mr. Nashtastic. Episode 33 of Ferocity. Episode 296 as a whole. But I will see you Sunday. Ladies, gentlemen, Topher. Peace out! Where's the off button?